feel it like trying to escape. Like, can you feel it?
I'ma do what I wanna do. I'm tired of doing what you want me to.
Wake up.
It always seems like a thing.
Wake up.
Goddamn, what we gotta choose.
Wake up.
I feel dangerous. I feel dangerous.
Hey.
I'ma do what I wanna do.
Yeah.
I'm tired of doing what you want me to.
Yeah.
It always seems like it's me and you.
Yeah.
Goddamn, why I gotta choose.
Yeah.
I feel dangerous.
Yeah, I'm feeling dangerous.
I
today.
feel dangerous.
Yeah, let me show y'all what I'm talking about.
I'm feeling better today. I guess it's prime time. Oh.
They get mad when you act or draw out the line.
Oh.
It can take a toll on your mental, but I'm feeling fine.
I'm skipping every mother.
In the lunch line,
Ooh, whoa, wake that ass up, baby. Welcome back to another episode of Wake That Ass Up. I am your host, Leroy Mitchell. We are back again where we bring you sports, entertainment, news, and life, okay? Sports, entertainment, news, and motherfucking life, all right? Today's life talk topic is going to be stop assuming, okay? Stop assuming you know what somebody doing. You know what somebody not doing. You know what somebody going through. You know what somebody not going through, okay? Unless you are willing to ask the question or ask whatever you want to know from some person or get the information somehow, don't assume, okay? Assumptions definitely get you killed. They get you burnt. They do. Assumptions, they're not good. Don't assume, all right? You can maybe potentially have an opinion, but a complete assumption of something, no, don't assume, okay? That's what we're going to talk about today, how assuming things about people will get you fucked up, okay? Just keep your thoughts to yourself, okay? Even your assumption thoughts, keep those to your inner self, all right? Don't let them creep to the forefront at all right? You don't want those out there. All right, South Korea, the president declared some martial law, so we got to talk about that because I heard the South Korean people said, fuck the bullshit. We not going. So we'll go through what martial law is. We'll kind of break down what's going on in South Korea and figure out what the hell's going on and what's popping. Because I feel like in America we were kind of head down that path where we were gonna have to say, you know what, we ain't going government. We ain't going government. One time for the South Korean people for saying we ain't going government. BOI Texas. Hey man, I'm gonna have to move one time for Texas. Hey, I feel like Texas is its own separate fucking country compared to what America is. Like, Texas is in America, but it don't feel like it. They got their own grid system. They make their own rules. Like, I want to move to Texas. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to move to Texas. Hey, somebody go ahead, GoFundMe. Hey, y'all, send me some money so I can relocate to Texas because Texas be doing all the big stuff. They blocked the BOI. If you don't know what the BOI is, I'm going to explain what it is, but they blocked that thing. They a nationwide injunction, too. They looked out for all of us, okay? Because the government's starting to reach, all right? They reaching with all this, I want to know everything that's going on with everybody without telling us what's going on with everything in the world in terms of our money especially. Like, they want to know what's going on with all of our money, but they're not letting us know where our money is going. And I'm glad Texas stopped that shit because it's crazy. Like, nah, it's getting crazy. I'm explaining what that BOI shit is. Hopefully this injunction stays put so people don't have to go out and fill that dumbass form out and all that other shit. Like people ain't telling who, like, come on, man. Like, the entire world is not a criminal, okay? Like, they just think that everyone's trying to get over by using LLCs. And, like, no, people are actually trying to have businesses and create families and do things the right way. And the government just want to stick their little, always got to have their nose in something, okay? Stop trying to get your nose in the pot. Stop trying to put your finger in the pot, okay? This ain't for you, government, okay? Leave us alone. Us small business folk, I'm a small business folk. Us small business folk, leave us alone, okay? We just trying to make a name for ourselves out here. Damn, and y'all got us fucking filling out every damn report or you gonna find us up to Wahoo and put us in jail? You know that sound? Hey, you know how crazy this shit sound? It says, if you don't tell us who the owner of this company is, you're going to get a fine starting January 1st, 2025 for $500 a fucking day, up to $10,000. And if you don't pay the money, we're going to put you in jail for 2 years. You got me fucked up. Yeah, right. You fucking crazy. That shit not about to fly, yo. It's just not about to fly. You're not about to be putting motherfuckers in jail for trying to start a business. You fucking sound stupid as shit. You just do. Government, whoever thought that was a good idea to roll this shit out, listen, it was only a matter of time before somebody said, nah, bro, this shit is just a complete violation of all of our rights, bro. It is. Y'all motherfuckers is doing too much. You pushing power way too far. All right? Way too motherfucking far. Pushing power too far. Hey, Biden, I gotta just talk about this pardon shit because there's so many reports of you just saying y'all not gonna pardon Hunter, and then out of nowhere, just boom, pardon. And y'all try to just drop it in on the motherfucking what? On a random ass day and shit. They did that shit on some random ass day, so wouldn't nobody talk about it. Nah, no, we talking about it, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you gonna pardon your son, there's plenty motherfuckers that's on death row right now, that's in jail for life, all types of shit that did not do a crime, and y'all know it. Where's their pardon? There's credible information, evidence, intel that your son, Hunter, probably did what they say he did. So how the hell he get a pardon? And you can't go and pardon everybody else? Nah, bro, that shit bogus. That shit bogus. All right, and then we're going to get into Walmart. Everybody want to boycott and strike Walmart now. Like, come on, y'all. Like, for real? Y'all know damn well you're gonna keep shopping at Walmart because it's cheaper. You ain't about to boycott no fucking Walmart. I might have to go into Walmart today with my phone and see how many motherfucking black people I see and see how many people I see of diversity and equity and inclusion and all that, because they lying. You're not boycotting Walmart. You're just not. Now, Walmart getting a little crazy with all this, you need to have a fucking membership to self-checkout and all this crazy ass shit. Like, get the fuck out of town. We ain't doing that shit either, Walmart. So y'all get y'all shit together before y'all just lose customers for dumb shit. But the whole DEI shit, we got to talk about it because, to be honest, a lot of individuals took advantage of that. And that's why you got companies rolling back at the end of the day. They want to say it's whatever they want to say. But in reality, we all go into these places and see motherfuckers not working hard. See people ain't doing shit, but they getting a paycheck. Do you think a company wants to continue to dole out money when they ain't getting a return on their investment? No, they are not. They are going to stop at some point. So they just figured a way around this shit. We not about to be out here doing this bullshit like we was doing it before. We are just not. All right, y'all. And then obviously we went to sports recap. So let's get into it. We'll get to the little flip. Y'all know. Y'all see what we got today, baby. Let's get into it. Flip. Y'all ready for the flip? Here we go. Boom. Oh, blank page. We'll start with sports real quick. Just get that out the way real fast. If you have not heard, the NCAA has released their college football top 12. We'll get into that real quick. Let's see what we got, baby. So, rankings, baby. CFP, AP, coaches poll. Here you go. We got it. We done made it. They done made it in here. Here we go. Let's go. Come on, man. Damn, pop-up blockers be on some bullshit, okay? Damn. A lot of people got a little bit differently, huh? Well, this ain't the playoff actual list, but we'll go to the CFP rankings. Even though this ain't even right. I don't know how it's ranked like this, but the damn thing's different. But these are pretty much, no, Miami ain't in there. Miami not in there. Damn, why they got Miami U out? Sorry. Which one's right? Arizona State, Alabama, Boise, Indiana, SMU, Ohio State, Tennessee, Georgia, Notre Dame. Okay, this one's right. Okay, so this one right here is right. Oregon, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, SMU, Indiana, Boise State, Alabama, and Arizona State. Those teams are all in. Now, where is the damn... Give me the schedule. Give me the schedule, baby. I don't care about... Or give me the damn... They know they tripping. This should have been the first thing on the thing. It should just popped up right here. Here we go. Right here. Give me this. All right, y'all. Here we go. So, if your team made it in, congrats to you. Oregon 1. Texas 2, SMU 3, Boise State 4. And then you're going to fill it out with Penn State versus Arizona State in the first round, Tennessee versus Ohio State, Alabama versus Notre Dame, Indiana versus Georgia. So all my college football people, there you go. 12 teams that made it. Things about to get popping with college football real quick. Quick NBA Cup recap. They do got that set too as well in terms of who is going to be playing for the NBA in-season cup. Yesterday, you had the 76ers beating the Hornets 110-104. You had the Cavaliers beating the Wizards 118-87. Bucks defeating the Pistons 128-107. Knicks beating the Magic 121-106. Raptors defeating the Pacers 122-111. Thunder beating the Jazz 133-106. Mavericks beating the Grizzlies 121-116. Suns defeating the Spurs 104-93. Nuggets beating the Warriors 119-115. Kings beating the Rockets 120-111. And the Clippers beating the Trailblazers 127-105. All right, as far as that NBA Cup stuff, though, let's see. I believe they have the team set now. Kevin Durant hurt his ankle again. Crazy. Kevin Durant hurt his ankle again. I wish they would just show like they know they got the. Damn, they don't want to just show the actual thing, bro. Like, come on. I gotta type it in. NBA. We just trying to see the cup. Okay, well, all right. A little lag here. Sorry, guys. A little lag here. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to NBA Cup. If they could just show us. Okay, here we go. Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Atlanta Hawks at the New York Knicks. Orlando Magic at the Milwaukee Bucks. So Milwaukee's the number 1 ranked team. New York 2. Atlanta 3. Orlando 4. Out of the East. In the West, you got the Dallas Mavericks at 4 versus Oklahoma City at 1. Golden State at 3 versus Houston at 2. So there you go for the quarterfinals for the NBA Cup action. For me, the Bucks seem to be playing the best in the East, so I'm gonna go with the Bucks. And then in the West, toss up. I'm gonna probably go with the Mavericks in the West, even though I like the Houston Rockets. But I'm gonna go with the Mavericks to go ahead and be a little sleeper team and sneak that out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're gonna get into for sports, because I definitely want to get into some other stuff real quick, baby. And when I get into some other stuff, I gotta get into TMZ real quick. We gotta see what's going on in the entertainment world real quick before we get into this other stuff real quick. Okay. Diane Warren squashes Beyonce versus Taylor debate. No competition. Oh, damn, for real? That's how you feel? And Warren ain't about the drama. She's shutting down Beyonce versus Taylor debate, saying both are icons and are all right no matter what the polls claim about who's reigning supreme. B as the greatest pop star 21st century, and Swifties weren't having it, calling it a total robbery, even though Taylor snagged the number 2 spot. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to say who's number 1 pop star wise over a long period of time, yeah, Beyonce. But Taylor Swift has taken this shit by storm. Like they literally follow her everywhere, bro. They follow her everywhere. Like, I used to try to figure out how the fuck Taylor Swift was selling out her type of music in all these different countries, bro. I'm like, I know these niggas in Zimbabwe ain't listening to no motherfucking Taylor Swift, nigga. Ain't no way. But then I got word that they just follow. People bought world ticket, like they bought a ticket for every show. I'm like, where did y'all, like, people took out loans. People went in debt, they life savings to buy world tickets to go see the same concert in just a different country. That's fans, bro. I don't know if Beyonce ever had that. I ain't gonna hold you. Beyonce got good grip in America, but I don't think her grip overseas is as strong as Taylor Swift's is. So I'm gonna have to go with Taylor Swift, bro. Man, Taylor Swift out here crushing numbers too, and money wise. She didn't left Beyonce in all that shit, bro. She just she has. You gotta go. The Swifties should be mad. Beehive, Beyonce been on some other shit. I don't know. She trying to go rock and roll. She trying to go country. I don't know what she trying to do. Beyonce has been out of the fold for a little while. She is not what she used to be. And that's no attack against you, Beyonce, but your music don't sound the same. You're not making music how you used to make music, and I don't know what the case. You got 2 kids now, or a couple kids, and that changes perspective on how you create music, maybe. I don't know. But your music ain't the same, man. You switching lanes and all this other shit got me thinking like, nah. Taylor, unfortunately, for Beyonce, Taylor has always been Taylor. Whether you like her or not, motherfucker, she been re-releasing albums, and they've been doing better than the original albums. Until Beyonce re-release an album and it do better than the original one did, I gotta go Taylor Swift, bro. It's just Taylor Swift all day, twice on motherfucking Sunday. Anything else they got going? Let's see what they're talking about. Sylvester Stallone, I'm a coward. Jennifer for sending breakup letter via FedEx. Damn. I know Sylvester Stallone didn't send this bitch a letter via motherfucking FedEx. Oh, hell no, nigga. Is it next day shipping? Stallone is taking responsibility for his past mistakes, calling himself a coward for once mailing his longtime wife, Jennifer, Flavin, a breakup letter via FedEx. Damn, nigga, come on, bro. Come on, Rocky. That nigga said he sent a letter via FedEx. All right, hold on. That's crazy. He sent a letter via FedEx. Damn, hold on. What's going on here? Delta Airlines tense exchange over wheelchair. You broke. What the fuck? I gotta click on this one.
How we make stickers at Sticker App. First, we fix image file. Then, printer prints very large printer. Cut it with laser cuts. Look, sticker ready. Back print is nice. Ready to ship is easy.
Who did that? Who said what?
You mad? You mad? You're mad. You bum ass bitch. You're mad. You bum ass bitch. You're mad. I'm still talking. You're mad. No, I can't walk. I'm not going nowhere. You bum ass bitch. Now you're mad. You're mad, bitch. You're mad, bitch. You're mad. I'm gonna leave this airport and have a beautiful time. I got thousands, you bum ass bitch. You gotta be here and work, bitch. I paid to be here, bitch. That's why you ain't got a job, you broke bitch. You stupid bitch. Shut the up, bitch. Shut the up, you broke bitch. That's why you broke and miserable, you
bro, it's going crazy.
She wanna keep running her mouth. Same way I was talking to y'all, I'm talking to her. She just can't take it. She wanna keep saying shit, telling me what the rules and regulations. Shut the up. What the are you talking about?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to God, I would've kicked that nigga motherfucking crutches
joking,
out.
I'm putting in a complaint too. Before I leave here, I'm in no form of rush at all. It's a joke. Should have been off this island. I sat in 2A with wheelchair assistance. I should have been out of here.
I got you. I understand.
It's a joke.
First and foremost, bro, why your legs?
Ain't all this money to fly. Y'all can't even do y'all jobs properly. I gotta deal with bum ass employees that run their mouth and don't know how to be professional.
Nah, he going too far now. Listen, bro. Hey, first and foremost, I don't know what you did or what transpired or what had happened. Let's read this shit. Intense scene on the jet bridge for the Delta Airline flight. A passenger waiting for a wheelchair got into a vulgar verbal spat with an airport employee, and it is on the video. TMZ obtained footage from Monday's explosive incident in Atlanta, showing it gotta be Atlanta, yeah, where niggas acting like this. Showing an air traveler with crutches and his foot in a cast arguing with a woman from the airport wheelchair service, repeatedly calling her a bitch. Yeah, at the end of the day, once you start using that language like that, bro, women gonna just shut the fuck off. Even though you might be right, but you probably wrong, but I have no idea. They just gonna shut down. They just do. Women just they just don't get it. They don't get it when you say those words like that. They think you actually mean something harmful, but to be honest, you probably just speak like that in general. To be honest, like you probably use the B word more than you use any other word in your vocabulary. Obviously he meant that with malicious intent. But in general, the amount of times he's using that word, he just probably used that motherfucker a lot. I'm just saying, he probably used the word a lot. I just want to see what the, hang on. We supposed to be on DEI and stuff. We on wheelchair. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. If you come to my job screaming like that and you on crutches, you better go ahead and shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kick your fucking crutches out and let your ass fall on the floor and you gonna try to get up there. Okay, you gonna be screaming because your leg hurt more. That's why you gonna be screaming. If I was her, I'll fuck that job. Who you gonna sue the job? You ain't suing me. They just gonna fire me. Whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking crutches out. Oh, I would have kicked his fucking crutches out. Or you know what I would have did? I'd have put that nigga in a wheelchair and then rode that nigga down some shit that he couldn't stop. Boy, I'd have put that nigga in a wheelchair with no brakes. Rode that nigga down a motherfucker. Hey, lady, don't let that man talk to you like that. I don't care what you did or what you didn't. He ain't have to talk like that. And I don't know what she did or what she was talking like either. I don't know what her level of respect was either. But it didn't happen to have like that. But since it got to this point and we yelling and you acting all pushing your chest out and want to be all fucking vulgar and crazy, I got you. Nigga, you can't walk. I'm going to kick your fucking crutches out. I swear to God. I'd have kicked this shit out, nigga. If you don't sit your ass down and have a good day, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, y'all at work, don't be letting these people talk crazy to y'all like that. That shit crazy. Listen, not when they got the nigga handicapped talking crazy. Don't be handicapped talking crazy. If you handicapped, you can't talk crazy. The hell nah. Wheelchair Jimmy, stop playing, bro. You can't be a thug in a wheelchair, nigga. It's not gonna work. This ain't motherfucking menace to society in South. So you cannot be a thug in a wheelchair. Ain't nobody afraid of you, nigga. You in the wheelchair, you can't walk. She could just run around you real quick and slap the shit out of you. What you gonna do? Talk some more? Nigga, you sound stupid. So all y'all talking crazy when you got deficiencies and you defective and you got issues, man, you sound dumb. Somebody gonna slap your ass and put you to the test, and you gonna realize your physical capabilities can't cover up what your mouth talking about. All right, off that. That's hilarious though. Damn, my internet moving slow as fucking bitch right now. Fuck. Sorry, y'all. Internet going a little slow right now. I don't know why it's going so slow, but it is what it is. All right, so we about to I accept whatever cookies you talking about. All right, Texas federal court issues nationwide injunction against enforcement of the Corporate Transparency Act. Let's go. Today, December 3rd, 2024, the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas, that's why I said I want to move to Texas, issued a preliminary injunction in favor of the plaintiffs in the case of Texas Top Cop Shop Inc. versus Garland, U.S. Attorney General. In so ruling, the court has determined that the CTA and reporting rule are likely unconstitutional for purposes of a preliminary injunction. It has not made an affirmative finding that the CTA and reporting rule are contrary to law or that they amount to a violation of the Constitution. The court went further and ruled that this is a nationwide injunction applying against enforcement of the CTA and its impending January 1st, 2020 filing deadline. Okay, so essentially, if you have a small business, what they're trying to do is they're trying to enact some shit where you have to fill out a report that states who is the actual owner of the company. So if you have an LLC or anything like that, you got to fill out this damn report by January 1st that details all types of information that, to be honest, seems a little bit crazy. It just does. It does. Like, here, let's do it. Let's see. Okay. Look, and there's 18 different websites for it too, which is annoying. It's like, bro, why are there 18 different websites for this? Okay, so, and it's like Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Like, come on, y'all just trying to get money, bro. Y'all just trying to get money. Y'all know this. Listen, this some bullshit. And so, BOI stands for Beneficial Ownership Information Report. And Texas court just filed they submitted an injunction nationwide. So, anyone that was forced or has to do this reporting by January 1st, as of now, you no longer have to do it. Now, I would say, because it's a free reporting and it's really just filling out information that you already most likely have put on file anyways, I would say probably go and do it, because you would hate for some random appeal to happen or the DOJ to come down with some other bullshit, and you never know what's going to happen. But this is what this report is for all small businesses. And essentially why they're doing this is they want to cut down on crime. They want to force the small businesses to let everyone know who exactly is running each individual LLC, because obviously if you're doing any illegal things, you can open up 1,000 businesses and they don't have to be in your name. They don't have to be in your name at all. And I think this is what they're trying to combat. I think if you look at it and you say there's no bullshit going on. All right, there ain't no bullshit going on. The government's just trying to figure out and solve crime. Then you say, okay, well, maybe this might be good in the sense that they can kind of figure out what illegal crime organizations are doing with money and shit like that under the table, yada, 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 blah, blah, blase, blase. But when you really look at it on its face, it's like, no, they want to know what every American who has an LLC is doing so they can force every American to pay a certain amount of taxes, bro. That's what this come down to, bro. They want to make sure that they know who to come collect money from, even though it ain't their money. So the government just reaching. And I'm glad Texas said fuck this shit, because at the end of the day, I don't owe you no money, government. Why do I owe you money? What did you do for me that I owe you money? You don't own the land. That's just the craziest shit. This is what these, like, listen, at the end of the day, we gotta look at the world how it is. It's not changed from just hunter-gatherer, tribal culture. It's the same shit. We just gave them different names, call them governments. But at the end of the day, you got a entity, right, or a system in place that says we own America. We own the lands. We own all this. And if you want to live here, you have to follow these rules. And every country has the same on every continent. So, like, at the end of the day, when you look at freedom and you say democracy and all that other shit, there ain't no fucking freedom. And this shows it. It's like every way they want to figure out how to control something. And I don't know who is they. I have no idea. When you get, maybe there is no they. Maybe it's just a fucking system now. Maybe they is the system, and people just go into the system and just follow the system because at the end of the day it benefits them. But this is a win for all our small business people, because they've been crushing small businesses in America, especially. We have not had a chance to actually benefit how we need to benefit, move up in the world how we need to move up in the world, profit how we need to profit. They've been shutting us down at every motherfucking turn. So, to all my people who had to do the BOI, you do not have to do it due to this injunction. But I would recommend doing it just in case, because they are going to be trying to find motherfuckers $500 a day for no fucking reason. And it's crazy. And I think you should be sued for doing that. I think you should be able to sue the government for doing that. I think that's some bullshit. It really is. It's bogus. It really is. Because then I want every company should have to put who the actual owner is for everything. All of it. Everything. All the billionaires, all of them. I need the Epstein list. I need all this shit. If you want us to be doing all this crazy shit, and that's why I can't wait to get into South Korea shit, because this is where we're headed in America. It's like, yo, y'all getting crazy. Y'all infringing on too many of our rights. You're just trying to control too many things. You're taking our money directly out of our paychecks and then talking about it's going over to Israel and Ukraine and this shit. No, we not going in America no more, bro. And in other countries, they not going either, because democracies are starting to feel like dictatorships. They are, because the people inside the actual countries ain't getting what they actually deserve. And I'm talking about America. We ain't getting what we deserve. We don't, all right? And in South Korea, they felt like they wasn't getting what they deserve. And guess what happened? Damn, guess what happened? I'm sorry, my internet a little slow today. I don't know what's going on. I always got some technical difficulties. One day I'm gonna be able to do this how I want to do it. I'm gonna be able to do it, clean, no issues, no interruptions, nobody in my. One day, y'all, we gonna get there. We gonna have great production one day. If y'all like, share, and subscribe, and help your boy out, we can get better production. But for now, we a one-man show. We gonna do what we do. What has happened in South Korea, and what does martial law have to do with it? Hey, let's play. What they talking about? Wait, Bombas. Nah, we ain't about to plug no Bombas until we get paid. Nope. Now they getting the plug no matter what. Cause we on the CNN website. We trying to see what they say real quick before I get into all this reading. Let's see what they say. All right, here we go.
Bombas.com and shop our big holiday sale.
Keep your feet
South
warm.
Korea's president says he is going to lift that declaration of martial law after a parliamentary vote to block his decree.
CNN's Mike Valerio is live in Seoul, South Korea for us. What's the reaction been there, Mike?
It's a sigh of relief. I think that is certainly the understatement of the early morning hours before we hit dawn. We, Boris and Brianna, are just a couple of yards outside of the National Assembly where this drama unfolded. So to take a look at what we have just over my left-hand shoulder, protesters who are gathering to let the president of South Korea, Yoon Suk-yeol, know that this is unacceptable, that South Korea has come such a long way since military rule last initiated martial law in 1980. These protesters are saying essentially they're not going back to 1980. In fact, just over my shoulder, that bottom banner with the National Assembly in the background, that says impeach Yoon Suk-yeol, the president of South Korea. So, as you mentioned, Yoon Suk-yeol is saying, okay, we're going to lift martial law, not happening anymore. Why there seems to be this sort of delay, so he institutes this declaration about 10:30 local time.
All right, hold on. Let's see what happened. What happened and what is martial law? Yoon declared martial law around 10:30 p.m. local time Tuesday in an unannounced late night TV address, accusing the country's main opposition party of sympathizing with North Korea and of anti-state activities. He also cited a motion by the opposition Democratic Party, which has a majority in parliament, to impeach top prosecutors and reject a government budget proposal. Martial law refers to granting the military temporary rule during an emergency, which the president has the constitutional ability to declare, but the announcement hit like a bombshell, sending shockwaves through a democratic nation and sparking an astonishing late-night political showdown. In a nation with a strong contemporary tradition of free speech, Yoon's military decree banned all political activities, including protests, rallies, and actions by political parties. According to Yonhap News Agency, it also prohibited denying free democracy or attempting a subversion and manipulating public opinion. In the end, the decree only lasted a few hours. They weren't having that shit. They said, fuck the bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, I'm not sure what truly is going on. Let's see what he's talking about.
Takes the country by incredible surprise, this breathtaking announcement, and then all of these legislators come back to the National Assembly and unanimously vote to say, you know what, we're going to suspend this crazy idea, paraphrasing what so many of them have said during the overnight hours. It takes the entire cabinet of the presidency to come back and sort of rubber stamp the parliament's decision. So that's why we're kind of in this, wait and see space of, is this official, is it not? But such a degree of relief now that the president has said, all right, as soon as we go through the motions of getting the cabinet together, martial law will no longer be in place across South Korea.
Bro, y'all see what's going on in these different countries? This shit is crazy. I'm in America right now. We got some issues here too as well, but damn. So if you don't know what martial law is, essentially the president, and they can do it here too in America, and pretty much any democracy is always pretty much the fucking same. The president has the right to use the military in extreme cases to pretty much keep its own citizens under wraps. Shit's fucking crazy. Like, for us in America, what would happen is the National Guard of your state, which is always ready and good. In every state, we got one. They already ready to go. Gonna roll up and keep all y'all niggas in the house. It's gonna be niggas you know. It's gonna be some of your friends. I'm like, in what work? And not in 2024. There ain't no fucking way martial law gonna work anymore. Ain't nobody going for that shit. I wish my friend would come up to me with a gun and say, stay in your house. I'd slap that nigga in his face. The fuck? And then what, you gonna shoot me? Then it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. What you gonna, it's not gonna work. Martial law will never work again, bro. People aren't that blindly loyal to a president they don't fucking know. They've never seen. You guys think they are, but not how, it ain't that sweet no more. People will stand up if pushed too far, but you can push. You definitely can push, but if pushed too far, people will stand up. Oh, let's get that Walmart strike real quick. Walmart strike. Almost slid past the Walmart strike. Walmart workers have gone on strike multiple times to protest. We don't care about that. We're going to do that. Walmart. Walmart pulls back on DEI efforts to remove some LGBTQ merchandise from websites. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't hold y'all. This LBGQT54321 shit is too much. I'm all for people feeling the way they want to feel, and you can be who the hell you want to be. But you cannot try to make the world You can't make everyone who, because it ain't fair to people who are heterosexual. All of us straight motherfuckers, all right? All of us do who like women. We ain't trying to see all that shit on there. All of us, all the women who like men, they ain't trying to see that shit on there, okay? All of us straight people in the world, we not trying to see all this LGBTQ shit just because y'all feel like y'all left out. Go ahead, put that shit somewhere else and do it somewhere else, because to be honest, you know that shit ain't right anyways. That shit ain't right regardless. So I'm kind of happy they rolling back some of these efforts, because this woke culture is crazy, especially what it's doing in the kids, man. Like, damn, the woke culture too much. All right, all these movies, all this shit. That's why all the movies suck. That's why everything's failing, because woke culture is not good for anybody. We need real culture, real, not made up. I feel this way, so let me get some attention. No, get the fuck out of here. I don't care if you feel like a girl. You are a dude. I don't care if you feel like a dude. You are a girl. I don't care if you feel like a fucking cat. You are a human being. You're not getting special treatment because you feel some type of way. That's not how it works. It's not how it never worked. And I'm glad these companies are starting to fight back and say, no, we can't do this. Because if you allow this to happen, those people are going to come in and all they're going to do is complain. And every time they feel some way, they're going to fucking have a complaint, have a problem, and try to get some shit changed. Absolutely fucking not. You won't own shit. You don't get to just feel gay and then decide that you get to change how we run our society. Get the fuck out of town. I'm okay with this shit. Now listen, diversity in terms of like ethnicity, like what you are, black, yellow, whatever the hell you want to say, white, purple, brown, any color, damn motherfucking Roy G. Biv, whatever you want to say, whatever you are. I understand that, okay? You can't be trying to, if a person is talented and they got the skills and they can do it, I agree. You cannot be trying to shun them based on all that stuff. But we are not giving motherfuckers jobs, and we're not promoting things that are sensitive to everybody, all right? Not just because you're gay, it's only sensitive to you. No, it's sensitive to me too. I don't want my kids seeing that just because you feel that way, all right? So listen, I stopped shopping at certain companies, and I stopped doing Marvel especially, bro. I had to stop watching Marvel movies because they were going crazy. I don't want my kids seeing all this gay shit in the movies, bro. You trying to make my kid, I don't want that. It's okay that people want to be what they want to be. I get it, but I don't want my kids doing that. So stop putting it in all the fucking movies, in all the TV shows. Every TV show for like 4 years straight was a gay scene. That's why every TV show, the ratings fell down the fucking, because don't nobody really want to see that shit. Y'all literally gave in to like 2% of a population of fucking people. And look what happened. You're losing money like crazy. Everything. You got shitty employees because all the people who complain about how they feel are not going to work hard. That's why they complaining. So they ain't got to work hard. That's what motherfuckers who complain. They complain, so they ain't got to work hard. So all you motherfuckers on DEI, listen, diversity, equity, inclusion, a lot of companies are rolling back, especially in America, because they're starting to realize that we can't deal with y'all motherfuckers just complaining for no reason. All right? This is a world where if you want to be something else, go ahead and be whatever you want to be. But don't believe that just because you want to be something without actually earning something, you deserve something. You didn't do anything to say, I want to be a girl, I want to be a boy. You don't have to earn that, okay? So you don't deserve something from it. I want to be a cat, I want to be a girl, I feel this way, I feel that way. No one gives a fuck. We all got to work. We all stressed out. We all got this. Stop fucking trying to get sympathy because you are being weak, okay? Or you want to be something else. Then be something else. But don't try to ask everyone else for help or ask everyone to treat you a certain way because you feel this way. We do not have to. If you want to be a certain way, just know I can be a certain way as well, and I can treat you that way. It's that simple. You don't get preferential treatment because you feel how you feel is worse than how I feel. That's not how it works, okay? Because I need y'all to stop assuming. Stop assuming. Stop assuming you know how everybody feels, because you don't. You really don't. And that's why they rolling back DEI. Because they're starting to realize there's a whole other side of the population that hate all this fucking this LBGQT 54321 shit. It's too much. I'm just straight with it. Listen, all you dudes out there that's fucking gay and want to act like a girl, I got no respect for you, bro. Y'all all delusional as fuck. The women too. Y'all delusional as shit. You're crazy. You might have been dropped on your head when you was a baby. I have no idea. But you're delusional. You were born a penis. You were a fucking man. Do man shit. Okay? You were born vagina. You were a female. Stop being masculine and shit. Don't no nigga want no masculine female. Okay? All right? So y'all just got to stop assuming that y'all know how we feel in the world, because y'all don't. companies just assuming that it's okay to put these things out there and not ask people how they feel about them. Okay? Because you can't just be flipping the world upside for some money, because that's what they be doing. All right? And to get on this topic a little bit deeper, hey, if you got people that are around you, don't assume what they're doing or you know what they got going on or how they feeling inside. Ask questions. All right? Like, don't just think that just because you're feeling a certain way that you project that on somebody else, because I feel like I deal with that a lot. I feel like people always assume they know what I'm doing or what I'm not doing and then projecting shit on me based on how they feel. And it's annoying. It's absolutely annoying because always motherfuckers who ain't really doing shit, that be assuming the most, that literally ain't got no real life, that ain't trying to do much, that literally is put themselves in a bad position and crying about it. And they want to assume something about you. Okay? Don't do that, because you burn bridges when you assume. Because if you assume something and then you act on that assumption, and that assumption is wrong, that person's going to burn you for it. You're going to burn a bridge. You just are. Okay? Because you don't know how people are feeling. So ask questions. All right? Don't just assume. All right? All right? All right? Hey, y'all know what we do out here. It's your boy, Leroy Mitchell. Back with another episode of Wake Dat A Up, baby. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, start time, I don't know. It's going to be maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. We trying different times, all right? We trying different times. But I'll be back tomorrow, you know, having a good time. It's your boy, Leroy Mitchell. Stay blessed, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Hey, y'all, catch y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Yeah. Oh, yeah.